Hello, everyone. High Flyers Tag Team. It is super late at night. I was literally just getting ready to go to bed. But Gamora Island drops a video talking about how GVK wrapped production. We've known for months now production was wrapped, the movie's finished. And, I mean, we get some tidbits here and there. We recently got an interview with Junkie that I still should probably make a video discussing, but, yeah, I haven't yet. But I ended up noticing in the video two very distinct images from his new video. One of which appearing to be a screenshot from the movie, and the other one appearing to be Pre-Viz. If you don't know what Pre-Viz is, it's basically what they use in the early stages. Like, they use Pre-Viz way before they even, start, casting and production. I think make final models and everything. Like, Pre-Viz is, the earliest stages you can possibly get. But I was really curious on where these came from, and I ended up finding the source. Now, I'm not going to say the source of these images. Gamora is very trustworthy. I think that should be more than enough. The actual person who posts these images, though, I found her myself. I can 100% guarantee and promise you guys these are legit images. These aren't fake or anything. These are from a person that's part of, I believe, the VFX team that's working heavily on the film. She made two posts, and one of them discussed how the film wrapped, and it has the image that I have probably on screen right now, which appears to be a scene from the movie. And then there was also a Pre-Viz in another post talking about where the person discussed the before and after of COVID due to what it costs for the Pre-Viz and stuff. But enough rambling. Let's talk about these images. I know you want to talk about them. So first, we'll talk about this one that I think's interesting. This appears to be a screenshot from the movie. As I said before, the person said that they include this in a post about GVK wrapping up, and they included tons of shots from Hong Kong and stuff like that. Not from the movie, but are from Hawaii, just like during the filming. So this appears to be on some sort of giant theater screen, giant preview screen. This does 100% seem to be something seen in the movie. Probably be highly edited. But what can we gather from this? Well, first things first, I definitely think that's Millie Bobby Brown. I think a lot of people could guess that. It's like black and white and really dark, so it's hard to tell. I believe that's Millie Bobby Brown. It's also really hard to tell if she's facing the opposite way of us or looking towards us. But either way, it appears in the background that it might be raining really heavily. I think. It appears like it might be night out. If that's not rain, another guess I have is maybe those are scratch marks on something like something like cave paintings or something. Or possibly a weird one, Kong's fur, but I doubt that. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is Kong's fur. That'd be pretty sick. The more and more I look at it, the more and more you can see. You can see stuff in the middle. I have no idea what this is, though. I have definitely been highly examining it. If you guys have any guesses, you tell me. Like I said, this seems to 100% be a screenshot from the movie. There was nothing to say otherwise. This is included, again, from a person who worked on the film. And this looks like they're testing footage they're watching. So your guess is as good as mine is what's going on here. All you can see wording such as picture start. And it talks about how Adam's the director and stuff. Your interpretation. Tell me what you guys think. I'm really interested. I gave my 2 cents. Tell me what you guys think down below. So for the next one that I personally do feel like is going to interest people way more. I'd be shocked if it didn't. Although this one is an official screenshot. The one that's popping up on screen now, it's Pre-Viz from the movie. I discussed before what Pre-Viz is, where it's like very early stages of the movie. I mean, here you can literally see it saying kapow and stuff like that. Like, it's like a comic book. Like, it's super early phases. On the post, it's discussed, like I said in the post too, the person who I believe does work with the VFX team is talking about how they previewed VFX testing before and after. The after, by the way, this is the before. This is before COVID. The after didn't have anything of interest. So the before, what can we tell? Well, by the way, this person also worked on Justice League, the Snyder Cut, and has been promoting that, and is 100% working on Kong. Like I said, again, it's person is 100% a part of the VFX team. So what can we gather from what they're testing here? It's extremely basic. There's not much you can gather, per se. I actually tried to scan all through this image, see if I could find anything standing out on the other computer or anything. MG, Godzilla, whatever. All we can gather from this is that they're in some room with a pretty nice sized TV, a pretty good sized TV. The buildings, I'm not sure what they would be of. I feel like it's sort of like probably going to be like Hong Kong. You can see, again, all the kapals and stuff. It's a frozen image. You can see explosions in the background. There's some numbers. Buildings taller than Kong. He looks massive. Kong himself looks... Again, it's Pre-Viz. It's not finalized CGI models. Pre-Viz usually has very extreme basic models. I highly doubt this is the final model. He has a fat neck. You guys can see he has a very dark brown, possibly a really light charcoal, with a nice gray chest. You can't see scarring in his fingers and face and all that. It's gray. He looks massive. He looks very powerful here. He looks quite a bit different from the Skull Island one. If we go by what we've seen from the comic that's coming out, he's going to have more human proportions instead of the classic Kong ones. It's really hard to make out the specific details since they're far away. This is very interesting to actually see what appears to be the legit Pre-Viz model for Kong. I was talking to one of my friends. They think this post may have been sort of a joke thing. Not like the post itself per se, but like what they were doing here with the kapow and stuff. I honestly don't think it is a joke. I think this is legit the Pre-Viz, like this is like Pre-Viz they're working with. But let's go with this a joke. Either way, I honestly really believe this is indeed 100% the Pre-Viz Kong model that they were working with when making the movie. I really doubt they would make a Kong model just for a prank. I don't see any reason to. So again, this isn't much to gather. I would have to assume this is just a scene. They're just testing out how the model would move, how the model would feel in a city. Kong, usually is at like Skull Island or something. And I would say 100% this is definitely just them testing out how the model looks in a city. Again, the background's light. There's some explosions. Kapow. You can see a Coke Zero there on the corner. There's not much to gather from these images, but yeah, so there you go. So what's everyone's thoughts on these images? Again, I'm not going to provide the source. The person who posted it is a very small account. I really don't want to be the one who brings the fan base harassing the person. I would feel extremely bad if I were the cause of that. I would say, though, that, again, I do want to hear your theories on what's going on in the first image from the movie. These two combined are very interesting, and the weird part is these are things we could have found months ago. The shot from the movie was posted back in August, I believe, while this one was posted... When was this one posted? Hold on. Okay, I had to double check. I really wasn't feeling sure. The one image is from August 12th, the image from the movie, and the Pre-Viz is from August 17th, both of this year. So not very long ago. I was also, just to make sure this is Godzilla vs. Kong related, I looked at the tags the person put. Oh my god. And indeed, the person did tag Godzilla vs. Kong. Also, Snyder Cut, but I believe that's probably for the other image, where there's just a bunch of empty monitors and stuff with nothing on them. So yeah, these were recent, about a little over a month ago, and yeah, just tonight I found them, and now me and other people have been discussing it. What do you guys think about all these, though? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please share, subscribe. Hope you all have a good night. And as always, peace out, and bye-bye. Peace.